yourself for the apocalypse.
Whoa, the primate is first. Welcome, Jason. Jeffrey, awesome to see you back. Bob Knoll, what's up, buddy? Aaron Stuckey, awesome to see you, buddy. Wyatt! Isaac Gonzalez, minus 30. Man, you killed it. John Bell, how are you, man? Brian Cozart, good to see you. Charles Farmer, what's up, man? Big Mike, good to see you as well. Rupin, how are you, buddy? Paws and Putts, what is up? Welcome one, welcome all. I'm hoping if I time this right, I'll get an apocalypse if I push the button at the right time. Will no longer be there. Brian F., what's up? Thanks, Brian Cosart. Oh! That kind of fit the music. Sam, what's up, man? Minus 27 sitting first for Bob Knoll. Awesome. Ooh, Isaac, I don't know, man. I feel like this is just a good luck charm, having this up on the screen. Adam got his APOC 6 unlocked last night. You know what, Adam? I know you'll agree with this. Going from an APOC 4 to an APOC 5 is kind of like going from a Camaro to a Corvette, a base model Corvette. But then going from a level 5 to a level 6 Apocalypse is kind of like going from a base model Corvette to the Z06, and I can't wait to see what the 7 feels like. All right. Bunny Gaming, hello. Alexis Taft, what's up? Scott Mahonigan, how are ya? Awesome to have you here. The Source, what's good? Good to see you guys. All right. I don't know what type of score I'm going to get. I'm not even going to try to think about it. I could choke. I could catch fire. I don't know. I'm just going to play. I wanted to wait till tomorrow, but I just, I don't think I'm going to have time tomorrow. Not with how late I sleep with the Super Bowl and everything. So it's kind of an after dark type deal here. Drew, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. So after that amazing comeback, let me show you something real quick before we start. Yesterday, if you watched the whole stream, you saw me shoot a -9 on the front 9. And you also saw that I got eliminated on the smaller account. So, look at that. -16 on the back 9. If I would have got a -15 on the back 9, I wouldn't have made it. I know, I said look at that, and actually I'm not showing you anything. What I was hoping that I could still see that I can't see, I finished 49th. So had I not finished with that exact score, if one of those eagles or hole-in-ones ended up not going in, it still would have been a hell of a back 9, but it wouldn't have made it. but I finished 49th place. And in the other one, I think I finished like 59th or something like that. But anyway, top, as James would say, top 100, baby! Let's see what we can get. Brian F., did I say hi to you? I feel like I didn't. What up, what up, what up, Brian Knight? I'm trying to get in the fire. Especially because, hey Siri, what's the temperature? She's not listening. Hey Siri, what is the temperature?
It's 14 degrees outside.
Ooh, 14 degrees. That's actually not too bad for Cleveland. We've had a really mild winter thus far, but we're going to be just scraped by the polar vortex. It's just missing us. What's up, the Kid Golf Clash? So yeah, I could have went tomorrow, and I feel like if I would have played tomorrow, I would have got a higher score because I could have spent more time on notes. But I just I'm gonna wing it, you know. And if I get a minus 22, so be it. If I get that minus 32, that would be awesome. I know I'm capable of it. But everything's got to go right. When you guys say 22 here, 41 here, yeah, Central Illinois, Alexis, you guys are in the polar vortex. It's just skimming us. We're not getting like the brunt of it. We are part of it, but we're not getting the brunt of it, which is awesome. I assume you're saying what position you finished in. Jess, what's up? Awesome to see you.
Great shot.
Hey, I'd take a silver batter. I'll take silver batter too. I'd take a silver banner. What's up, Santos GTP? Awesome to see you, man. All right, just getting ready for the next shot here, like we should be, like we're supposed to. And a drop here would be a beautiful beginning. Doubt it's going to happen. Out of nowhere, Neo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Runk, what's up? Jess, what state do you live in? What level APOC beats a level 8 extra mile? I would say level 5, Jason. There are certain things that a level 5 APOC could do better. Like, you'll have more curl. Yeah, a level 5 will also get you a bit more distance. But, a level 4 APOC is pretty much useless. Except for in special conditions. I don't like this at all. The only thing is I'm slightly happy that the wind is blowing in the direction it's blowing in. We're going to adjust. Eight and a half, I think.
Perfect shot.
I did not like the way the funnel looked or felt. And yeah, that's going to come into the right, unfortunately. Woohoo, we missed that by quite a bit. That's okay. I could live with that. Dixon, long time no see. Connecticut, okay. Yeah, there was a storm up the northeast, if I remember correct, not that long ago. Let's see here. My son's birthday tomorrow. Not that that means anything to you guys, because you never get to see him. But, yeah. He'll be 15. My God, I'm getting old. My youngest is 15. All right. We are playing a par 3, and because we're playing a par 3, we are going to go with the Kingmaker. Every hole counts. I don't care if I shoot a -5 on the front 9. By playing your best on every hole, you might get one chest better. You know what I mean? And then also, I am going to have to play Golf Clash either tonight or tomorrow, because I have 0 clan, well, not clan points, but season points. I'm probably going to do it tonight off the air. I'll take a break after the tournament and just get myself into the promotion zone by doing a little bit of grinding on each account, and hopefully I'll be able to play Masters with one or both of the accounts on this 9-hole cup next week. Are you guys not used to all that snow? Mauricio Ordonez! What's up, Dixon? I feel like... Did you say you live down south? Are you still grilling? Or did the weather change too much where you live? Jason Bourne. Yeah, well, my front 9 felt like a tale of no drops and many mistakes yesterday, and then the back 9 was just unbelievable.
Perfect shot.
Hey, Caleb, how you doing, man?
Nice on.
All right. All right, all right, all right. This is one spot we screwed up yesterday. Clip that rough. Ooh. Oh, come on. Tad bit more top spin. Yikes. That hurt my feelings. Grandpa's doing great, man. Wyatt was wearing a pair of pajamas the other day, and I'm like, what the heck? What is this animal that's printed all over his, his pajamas? I'm like, it looks like a cross between a dolphin and like one of those, like a marlin with the, with the pointy nose. And, my daughter's like, it's a narwhal. And I'm like, okay. So I go to Walgreens, and I swear I never saw a narwhal stuffed animal or anything like that, but there was a narwhal stuffed animal. And every time as a father, I would stop at the store, I always got my kids a toy. I had to. Whether it was a stuffed animal or something, more significant. And I haven't done that yet for Wyatt. And just seeing, I don't want to do it for Wyatt at this time because of the corona, but at the same time, I want him to have things. So what we did is I bought him the Norwal, and I believe I read that the coronavirus lasts 4 days on all surfaces at the longest. So we just threw it in a basket off in the corner of the room for 4 days, and then we'll let him have it. Walmart has a giant one. The one I got him, it's probably about this big, but me doing this doesn't really say much, does it? Because if my hands are really close, it's really small, and if my hands are really far, it could be really wide. I don't know. Yeah, let's tally ho. So, how are we gonna play this? Power 4, I believe. It's nice to have my best clubs, I will say that. And then also, this account also has a decent balls. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, because, let's see. Power 4, side spin 4, wind 2. It's a tailwind. I guess there's nothing really wrong with that. Although, you know what? I'm sorry. I hate to keep it going a little longer, but I'd rather, like this, side spin 3, wind 2. So if I get rid of this ball, it's actually much less than the other ball, because this one only has side spin 3. The other one had side spin 4. So it just, I don't know. It makes sense to me. It's like now you're getting more points for the balls because they added these other attributes. But we do need to be careful. It's not full overpower, or we will end up going into the rough, as we did on the front 9 yesterday. Throw it in the dryer. That's not a bad idea. The high temperature should definitely kill off the virus. Yeah, you know what, Caleb, I don't know where you're from, but I know 20 degrees to some people is, very cold. But then again, I know we get a lot of Canadians in here, and they probably laugh at 20 degrees. Personally, if the lowest temperature we got was 20 degrees here in Cleveland, we had a very mild winter. And we have had a very mild winter, but like I said, there's this polar vortex, which, as you saw, it is really affecting where, like, Alexis Taft lives. And as I said, it's just west of us. I think Detroit's getting it pretty bad, but it's like, like how storms are, there's like normally like a big purple blob in the middle, but then there'll be like a dark green on the outside and then a lighter green and everything like that. Well, we're not in the purple, but we're also not in the regular green. We're like in the really dark green or something. So I don't know if we're going to hit 0. I remember, geez, was it 5, 10, probably over 10 years ago. We had one of our coldest winters. I think they even said something like it's colder than it is on Mars or something crazy like that. I'm not even gonna adjust because this is pretty much just a straight tailwind. Hey, we didn't hit good. For that matter, we didn't even hit great. But anyway, people were going outside. Please don't be too hard. Please don't be too hard. Please don't. You were too hard. Okay, well, at least it was a bunker. At least it was a bunker. Better than being in the middle of the water. Although I went pretty deep into that water. I don't know why it wasn't considered. But anyway, I went outside with a pot of boiling water, and I threw it up in the air, and it instantly turned into like a snow cloud or something, like a cloud, because it was so cold. It just evaporated instantly. And then I had the bright idea of throwing it up in the air a second time, and then standing under it and looking up, to see the cloud, to kind of be in the cloud. And even though you didn't notice it, a lot of that hot water still came down to earth.
Perfect shot.
Not one of my shining moments. Get in the hole.
Nice on.
Yeah, see, Isaac? Exactly. Thunderstorms in 57, that's a nice spring day for us. But, it all depends on where you live. You're used to what you're used to. I can't say, and there's always, unless you live in the frickin' North or South Pole, there's not much anyone can say about, oh, you say that's cold, that's not really cold, because the reality of it is what's cold for you may not be cold for someone else. And then while we're peeling off our clothes up here because it's so freaking hot, because it's like 100 degrees, down south they're like, geez, it's like 100 almost every other day down here.
Great shot.
So it's all relative.
Just a bit outside.
I wasn't expecting to get that close, though, to be honest. We're going to go with the Kingmaker here. 5%. Well, that's generally when we get 100 degrees up here in Cleveland. We always have really high humidity. I don't know if it's because of Lake Erie or if it's just the way it is, because of weather patterns and flows and things like that. But we do have high humidity here, because I hear there are places in the desert where it gets up to like 120, and people are like, they're hot. It's very hot. Well, let me rephrase that. I think 100 degrees in Florida is much more uncomfortable than 100 degrees in Phoenix, because Phoenix is dry and arid, and a dry heat is just so much, it's not comfortable, but it's much more comfortable than, Florida. And it's really all of Florida, because I went to Orlando, and that's pretty much smack dab in the middle of Florida, and the oceans are just, they're so big, and the state is so skinny, it really doesn't matter. Sure, it's probably worse, on the Gulf side, or maybe also on the Atlantic side, but overall. Oh, Adam, I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. What's up, Quad 4? Kevin Torres, good to see you guys. Largemouth Slasher. All these people I missed, I'm so sorry. Glenn Viesco, what's up, man? 20 is freezing for us in Southern California. Absolutely. Leoimax? I know I'm probably always screwing that up. And if there's anyone else I missed, I apologize. Nawed, how are you? Ahmed? Caleb, I would be careful, man. You don't want to have 60 people over during this virus. You'll have a super spreader, and unless you're in a really lax state, you'll probably get arrested. Yeah, 100% humidity sucks, man. Yeah, 2 hours from Tampa to Dayton. And that's literally, for those of you who don't know, Tampa is on the west side of the state, on the ocean, and Daytona is on the east side of the state. So that kind of tells you how thin, not thin, but narrow Florida is. However, if you go with the length of Florida, it's actually longer than Ohio, and it takes about 4.5 to 5 hours to get from where I'm at, which is Cleveland, down to Cincinnati. So anyway, let's move along here. Let's see. Hole 4. We're in good shape. Yeah. Gonna go with a kingmaker because it is a par 3. What's up? Ooh. No, of course not. He saw the opportunity for fast food and took it. What's up, Jay? Chris Stuffle, how are you, man? Very nice. Rookie 2 and 1 and shot a -22. Very, very nice. Steve Fisher, what's up, buddy?
Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Yeah, I wouldn't attend a party with 60 people. I wouldn't attend a party with 10 people. Wow, look at this geographical genius. Pause and putts, 10 hours from Georgia line to Key West. And I just said it was about 4.5 hours in Ohio. But if it's 2 hours from coast to coast, west to south, no, I'm sorry, west to east, and it's 10 hours from Key West to the Georgia line, then that means it's 5 times as long as it is wide. And if you see a picture of Florida, you'd think, I mean, that probably does sound about right.
Nice on.
Ohio, though, however, is more like a kindergartner drew a square in terms of shape. We hit perfect.
Shot.
Come on, help me out here. Rolling that hole. Ooh, off by 3/4 of a square. That's very true, Chris Akers. I'm attending a party with 69, but we're all more than social distancing. Let's see here. Is it Rappy Daddy? How you doing, man? Awesome to have you here, buddy. Welcome. Hope I didn't butcher your name. I'm very good at that. I apologize. Let's see here. We're just cruising along to hole number 5, which also gives us a bit of a tailwind. Now, it doesn't give us the same tailwind we had before. Let's see, hole 5 and hole 14 are both going to be tailwind. Big thanks to the 19th hole, gave me the wins. They have the wins for all brackets, all divisions. First of all, let's see. No adjustment here. And then, should I try the spirit ball? Like, or, because we had more of a straight up tailwind on hole 5. Now we have kind of like a northwestern. I don't know that the ball will quite go as far. Thus, possibly leaving us short. However, I could go power 5. Well, let's see. A power 3, we're definitely going to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try the spirit ball. I feel like the spirit ball is possible. Oh, I did say it right. Awesome. Awesome to have you here, buddy. Randy Stibb, good to see you, man. Jacksonville. Oh, man, I'd love to live in Jacksonville. I hear lots of nice things about Jacksonville. I'm going to try the spirit ball. If I have it on this account. I may not have it on this account. I do. Oh, that's right. This is, I guess, see, what sucks, though, is I play with the spirit ball. Do I have another ball that has a top spin feature on it? It would be interesting. Top spin boost 2, but that's only power 1. That's kind of a wasted trait, in my opinion. The gargoyle was backspin, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry about this, guys. I just, what is it? It was the royal ball, I think, that started the whole thing with the extra. Okay, so here's a power 3 with a top spin 2 boost. In case I can't get up as close. So it is extra top spin. See, I'm just worried that I'm going to get stuck in the rough and not be able to roll out. But with a compass ball, perhaps I won't go into the rough. Perhaps I'll stop very close to the rough up top and be able to just take a typical shot. Ryder Cup ball? What's up, James? Good to see you, buddy. QWEO610. Hello, Zach Wiener. What's up? Good to see you guys. Yeah, QWE, they're not too bad. Isaac, I'm definitely going to send it. It's just I don't want to do too much topspin. But you know what? Let's, as Axl Rose once sang, and I'm sure he got it from a movie, smoke them if you got them. We got them, so we're going to smoke them. We'll figure out hole 14 when we get there. You know, Neo, that would actually be a really good idea. That is something I should do. That way I can just kind of go through real quick with my finger. I can order them anywhere. I can't believe that Playdemic still hasn't fixed that. That's been a major complaint for such a long time. And it doesn't seem like it would be very hard to implement. It seems like it would be 20 times easier to implement than having various things vomit out of the hole once your ball goes into it. But what do I know? Absolutely. Thank you. Smoothie. Smoothie on my mouth. Smoothie on my shirt. Edward Koa, what's up, buddy? I gotta trim my mustache. When I take a drink of something like this, I just feel it kind of like floating there and touching my lip. That's how I know I gotta trim it just a little bit. Get it off my top lip. That's actually a lot better wind than I thought it would be. I feel like I had lag, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. It felt like lag. It looked like lag. But you know what? If my first bounce would have went into the grass and stayed in the grass, I would have been in a lot more trouble. So I highly doubt I'm going to be able to chip this in. However, as long as we could make it on the green, we're in okay position. This is good. Thank you. Eric Ruiz, I play on a Samsung Galaxy Tablet S4. What's the newest one out? Is it 6 or 7, I think? Now, keep in mind, it's a tablet. The tablets are behind the telephones. So don't go out and buy a Samsung Galaxy S4 telephone and expect it to work. All right. I'm going to call this medium. Thank you for the 92% warning. I'm going to back it up just a tad there. I'm sure there's an elevation thing here, but, you know, I'm not even sure that I'm at 50%. So I'm going to do the 4.5. What happened to the center ring? Can you just not see it from here? We did hit perfect. Did we set up properly?
Just a bit outside.
Nice on.
Man, smoothies are so good. Aziz, what's up, man? Good to see you. What's up, Roblox Master? I have not tried them yet, Chris. I want to like kind of have fun with it. I'm trying to talk my son into doing just a video, not like a stream or anything, where we you know, he won't be on camera, but I'll tell him to be the cameraman or something, and we'll each, you know, like break the candy bars in half, and we'll say what our favorites are and things like that, just because, you know, it's interesting. Not many of my viewers are from Norway, so a lot of these candy bars might not be available to you. And, you know, there might be certain ingredients they use in Norway that we don't really think about here in the U.S., and maybe it'll work great, and maybe some will taste horrible. Whew. What's up, Tomania? Good to see you, buddy. All right, so hole 6. Not happy we hit a good. We do have the tailwind, which is nice. But I'm not 100% certain what to do here. I got to think on each one. I wish I had the wins also from the qualifying round. I got the wins from the opening round on my computer and the wins for the weekend on a note card here. This is just so freaking scary. Because it's still a tailwind, but it's in the opposite direction. So I would think we would lay off the curl sum. I hope that's the correct way to go about it. We shall see. Will you ever do a setup tour? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you elaborate and make sure that I get to see your message? Will you ever do a setup tour? I'm sorry, a guy ate a TikTok on TikTok. A guy on TikTok ate a Kit Kat with ketchup. My God, that's a tongue twister for me. Yes, I am, Chris. Although I do have 0 points and I'm in Expert 3. So because of that, I guess there is a small possibility that it'll be too hard for me to promote both accounts. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. I honestly am lost here. This isn't how I would like to be taking this shot. It's nice to hit perfect. I felt like last time we had a wind. Oof. Last time we had a wind that was right to left. This time it was left to right. And I look like I would just curl into those trees. I bet you it would have worked with a, what do you call it? Probably would have worked with a reference point shot. Like, maybe he's got a reference point, I don't know. But, time to get out of trouble with the rough again.
Perfect shot.
What's up, David Hughes? Oh, okay. Thank you, Runk. You know, I could. I did a stream the other day. Well, not the other day. Probably might have even been a couple months ago. Geez, for all I know. Where I did show my setup. It was when, you know, when my, basically my son-in-law was building the wall. I came in and showed everything, but I could probably stand to do like a standalone video. I hit great left on purpose. All right, I did not want it to go in that sand.
Nice on.
Yes, Golf Clash Basic. Actually, they do. Go to the 19th hole. That's where I got my wins for the weekend. Let's see. I could probably... The 19th hole is on Facebook. So, yep, just go to the 19th hole. And then... on a computer, it says Recent Media. And it's got all 4 of the wins for the weekend.
Nice on.
I love how they always remind us that we're out of bullets or whatever it is that, you know, they want us to believe is in the barrel. I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. Oh well, what are we off to? Hole 7? Ooh, I have an Apox 6, not a 7. So you're going to have more top spin than me, Rapidaddy. Jason Dodd, how are you, man? Hello, David Hughes. Ben has a video with all the wins as well. Go check out BK. You can check out Golf Clash. Click on the pizza. What? I see some. You texted me some guy named Joey Tribabani, but I don't see a pizza. Oh, there's pizza.
Joey doesn't share food!
Joey doesn't share food. Thanks, James. What's up, Alex to the wheels? Jason Hayden, good to see you guys. All right, hole 7. Let's see. Our wind here is a side wind, which I prefer. Let's do it. What was this? 20%, I believe. I should have wrote the the elevation next to my wind arrows, but I don't mind looking up. Go Kingmaker here. Joey doesn't share food. I don't know what she put in here that was orange, but it tastes good. I was scared when I saw the orange. Some people make weird smoothies. Put frickin' vegetables in there with their fruits, and it's like, what are you doing? But it ends up tasting decent.
Perfect shot.
This might move a little more to the left because of the way the wind's blowing. That's exactly what happened, yeah.
Nice on.
Alright, well, a putt on hole 7 is decent. Unfortunately, we are definitely going steady Eddie here. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday, on hole 8, with a tailwind, I tried that shot between the trees, and I think I went into the water. So
Perfect shot.
I was able to get a save on the back 9 though, with the Endbringer.
Nice on.
So how do I want to play hole 8? You know, every time I overpowered on hole 8, I went into the water. Every time. If you guys remember yesterday, the only time I didn't go into the water was when I took like my 3rd shot and my opponent just had to putt, so it didn't matter whether or not I made it, you know, right there. I didn't even get my approach shot because I guess I went first or something. I don't know how it went, but I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to go, I'm just going to try for the dunk. Let's see, what are we looking at here? 10%. I feel it's a higher percentage shot. I don't need to start getting stuck inside of the water again. There's no reason for any of it. Although I am going to go Kingmaker. Why am I going Kingmaker? I'm going Kingmaker because Thor's hammer does not have the same curl as an APOC, and I might need that extra side spin. So Thor's hammer there, Thor's hammer there. Let's do it. You know, Mike Fox, I tried doing that yesterday, and I don't know if I hit good or if I hit great, but it still ended up in the water doing that. So that's why I'm just going to go up the left side, and, you know, I'll try my best for either a Thorn Dunk or, you know, just to get in the hole. I would like to play it that way, but when I do that, I just, every time I've been in the water. What's up, Chris? I don't know if you were in here earlier and I said hi to you. But I do know what you're talking about. You kind of go between those two trees. But I think you need like, oh no, you don't need any OP. I did like full OP and that's what screwed me up. So now it's got me thinking maybe I should, because there's no OP. Because there's no OP. I am going to go to the right.
Perfect shot.
The fact that there was OP there is what threw me off. Yeah, we need a shot back anyway.
Nice on. Perfect shot.
Please. It's better than water, so whatever. It's better than water.
Eagle.
I mean, we still technically have a chance here. It's pretty straight tailwind. Well, we don't really have a chance because we're on one of the worst screens the game has to offer. Well, I wasn't expecting to make it anyway, and I don't have to shoot that other shot that went into the rough, so it is what it is. Something about the front nine not liking me. All right, let's see what Chris sent on Facebook Messenger. Oh, God. No, no. For those of you who are on a TV, you may be able to see this, but, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. All right. So let's see. We're on pace for a minus 12, which is better than the minus 10. Or I'm sorry, minus 9 yesterday, but it's still not ideal. I was hoping we would just pick up. Bill Elson, what's up, man? Minus 27, solid score. You seen that guy? He's a legend. What's up, Head East? Holy typos. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the APOC 12 myself. I just don't want to drop the real money. Makes par 5s seem like par 3s. Ooh, Jason had the opposite. That's still a minus 29, which is really nice. So see, I don't think that I need to overpower this shot. Because 9 rings, not only do I not need to overpower, but I'll put 2 top spin on just because I'm feeling generous, but I really don't think I need it. I'm going to move it over just a hair this way because the wind is slightly diagonal. But
Perfect shot.
if I measured this out right... Oh, we clearly cleared it. Now is that 2 top spin gonna burn me? No, it's not. Okay. We could have went with a little more, but I'm okay with where we're at. It takes the rough bump out of play. Ooh, you did better than me, Alex. Yesterday felt like frickin' Disney. I had a minus 9 on the front 9 and a minus 16 on the back 9 and ended up finishing in 49th place. So I needed every shot that I got. But you got the minus 17 on the back 9. You murdered it. Well, hopefully the trees don't get in the way of his approach. I don't see the advantage to that. Okay. I could use a little luck here. Come on, minus 13.
Just a bit outside.
All right, well, I had a little guesswork there, to be completely honest. Back 9 time. What's up, Memphis?
Great shot.
I'm tier 2, so I'm definitely not ready for Masters, but I love playing Masters for the 9-hole tournament because the entry cost is half as much. The prizes, even though they're half as much as well, I'm getting master prizes. The only thing that kind of sucks is I won't be able to fill up on Tour 12 chests anymore. But I'll give it a go. You know, if I don't qualify on the first day of the opening round, I'll probably drop down to expert. But I'm going to give both of them a shot. All right, well, minus 12. I mean, that feels like a blank slate. Pause and punts. Pause and punts. You think I got football on the mind? Napoleon. Thank you so much. Can we get pause and putts? Some love in the chat. I'm going to wait for the little pop-up so it doesn't interrupt my Napoleon voice. There we go. Hold on, girl, now wait just a minute. I've got something to say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down, you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. Thank you so much, Adam, my dog trainer, a.k.a. Pause and Punts, a.k.a. Get in the Fire, a.k.a. You're in Fire, a.k.a. Coolest man living in Orlando. All right, James wants me to click on the couch. There's probably little funny sounds for you guys here.
Pivot!
What?
Pivot! Pivot! Okay, I don't think it's going to pivot anymore.
I wonder if I would have clicked the other one more than once if it would have given more voices.
Joey doesn't share food!
No, it only gives me an option to put, well.
Joey doesn't share food! Joey doesn't share food!
So yeah, it's all the same. But the second one, you get to keep clicking on it. You know, I tried doing a dual stream pause and putts, and I had trouble getting, like, I can't get NDI or NDE or whatever it is working on my end. I don't know. We could definitely talk about it after the stream if you want to. Cutting Masters was 28 to 29. That's insane. Yikes. Yeah, I probably won't make. But see, the cool thing is you go straight from qualifying to the weekend round. So that's why I like to at least give it a chance. All right. Well, you guys have been waiting long enough in between hole 9 and hole 10. My apologies. KD, what's up, man? I never really watched Friends. I don't remember the years that it came out or whatever. I never had anything against it. As a matter of fact, it could be one of my favorite shows, and I just don't know it. That's actually what happened with Seinfeld. I never watched Seinfeld while it was live, and then one day someone had it on TV or something. I'm like, that's pretty funny. And I started watching all the Seinfeld reruns. Same thing with King of the Hill. I didn't watch the King of the Hill live. That's my favorite adult cartoon. I tell you what, Bobby. You ain't no kind of man if you don't use propane. Yeah, King of the Hill is. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Propane and propane accessories, Bobby. Bobby, you just don't understand, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. I can't do the... I used to be pretty good at impersonations.
Perfect shot.
Now I just sound like crap. I used to do a mean Kermit the Frog. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. I don't know if my voice got a little deeper or I just can't manipulate it as much as I used to be able to. Oh, we hit great. But the wind, the way the wind's blowing... Well, no, we hit great, right? But it curled on the inside. There's an outside possibility. Ooh, half a square. Whose natural voice? What's up, Keith Anderson? Kermit? Oh, Mahomes. That's right, yeah. God, how do you not love Patrick Mahomes? That dude's so awesome. I saw a video. I don't know if it was Pat McAfee's podcast or something. Someone said Patrick Mahomes was literally just a few moments away from becoming a saint through the draft, I guess, or whatever. I guess, like, last second they made a change. And, you know, I often wonder about things like that, you know? Like, would Lamar Jackson have had the awesome year he had last year if he was with the Browns or if he was with a different team? You know, would, what's that guy in New York? The New York Jets. Sam Darnold. Would Sam Darnold have played as poorly if he would have been drafted, you know, by a team like, Kansas City? You know? Like, I just have a feeling that, like, would Tom Brady have been Tom Brady? I believe he would have. Because Tom Brady did not have great weapons when he played for the Patriots. This is the first year that he's really enjoying those weapons. But, like, Drew Brees wasn't he picked up by the Chargers or something? And then, like, they did a trade or something like that. And both him and Phillip Rivers ended up both doing good or whatever. But, you know, like Aaron Rodgers. What if the Browns would have drafted Aaron Rodgers? Would Aaron Rodgers just be another Johnny Manziel? Because we couldn't protect him. We couldn't get weapons for him. He would have been thrown to some guy named Mohamed Massaquoi, who was like our number one receiver. And I'm sure 99% of you in the chat are like, who in the world is Mohamed Massaquoi? So, like, it just makes you wonder, is Patrick Mahomes as good as Patrick Mahomes is, or is it because he's on Kansas City? You know? I don't know. It's a tough one, you know? Is Aaron Rodgers, he didn't have weapons, although he didn't really have an upgrade in weapons this year, and he killed it, but I feel like there's certain quarterbacks, you know, like if you put Josh Allen on the Jets, and you put, you put Josh Allen on the Jets, and you put Sam Darnold on Buffalo. Would there be a flip-flop? Would everyone be saying Josh Allen is a bust, and Sam Darnold was the best pick in the draft. These are the type of thoughts that keep me up at night. All right, we're definitely going Kingmaker. It's a par 3. We want to try to drop all par 3s. What's up, Doc King? You know, I'm not making fun of Massaquoi. I guess I kind of am, but I mean, Mohamed Massaquoi, like nobody outside of Cleveland really heard of the guy. You know, and he was our number 1 option. So, you know, and that's the thing. He also had people like a Johnny Manziel or whatever throwing to him. Maybe Mohamed Massaquoi could have been as good as Jarvis Landry, which I'm not saying Pro Bowl, but, you know, as good as Jarvis Landry, an awesome number 2 receiver, definitely a capable number 1, receiver, if he was the primary option for, say, a young Brett Favre. I mean, what would happen to Julian Edelman and Wes Welker if they had any other quarterback besides Tom Brady? Yeah, just it goes crazy with these questions.
Nice on.
Right, exactly, Chris. Okay, come on. Come on. We need a drop. We need a drop. Get in your hole. Are you too good for your hole?
Just a bit outside.
I was getting these drops yesterday. All right, hole 12, I believe we are going to lay up. Right, Jason Bourne, I completely agree with you. To have a Hall of Fame career, you need luck and you need to be drafted by the right team. Anything or everything has to fall into place. It's luck. Memphis Finest also says Lamar should be a running back. I don't know if he would be durable enough. I don't know if he has the frame. Maybe a wide receiver? Because isn't he kind of on the tall side? But regardless, yeah. And Chris was telling me, yes, Breeze was drafted by the Chargers. Oh, they let him go to free agency. Eli was drafted by the Chargers. The Giants drafted Rivers, and then they swapped quarterbacks. What's up, Eric B? Oh, heck no. Mahomes isn't leaving football. And who knows, if he played baseball, maybe he'd be a bench player. And maybe he'd be happy with that. Hey, I made a major league team. Never knowing that, oh my God, I could have been, in my second or third year, saying in the conversation for GOAT. All right, hole 12. We are going to definitely play this conservatively. There's a small outside chance I'll try to go up the left side, but with me hitting good again, I'm really considering just going on the right side. Yeah, I do, Neo. All right, yeah, does not make sense to go that way, so we're just gonna go here, and we're gonna go with about 4.5 bars of top spin. I don't want to go too far. Cost me a shot. I feel like I could go about another bar of top spin, but I'd rather be like, I came up a little short, as opposed to need a Nirvana. With the rough bump and everything. What is this? It's par 4. No, it's par 5. So yeah, I probably could have went one more bar of top spin, but I'm okay with where we're at. Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady both wanted to play for the 49ers. And look, the 49ers settled for Tom Brady's backup, who looked sharp when he... Wasn't there a couple quarterbacks that looked really sharp behind Tom Brady? The other one was, what, Matt Castle? And I think he actually... Didn't he play for the Chiefs? And then I want to say there was another one... backup that they traded. And, they said, you know what? We're not getting rid of Garoppolo because Brady's getting old. We're going to want a guy like that, whatever. And, for whatever reason, they ended up getting rid of Garoppolo anyway. I know I'm going through the hole quite a bit, but that's just so I have enough room to adjust. And yeah, that sucks. I got to overpower it. Got 2 rings.
Great shot.
Never want to overpower a rough bump.
Nice on.
Man, we're just playing Steady Eddie. Unfortunately. But see, I mean, Matt Castle was nothing special. Did he ever perform well with the Chiefs? And do you guys, I don't know if there's any 49er fans in here, but is there anyone who thinks Garoppolo is what the 49ers were looking for? Because I don't. I think the 49ers are actively looking for a quarterback. I heard they wanted to sign Stafford, but they weren't willing up to give the house.
Perfect shot.
Kirk Cousins is not going to the 49ers. I feel like I was excited for Minnesota when they got Kirk Cousins. He was above average, in Washington, and I thought that going to Minnesota would really help him. But see, it really, I guess it kind of did. He had a couple good seasons, but for the most part, he's not their long-term answer. So that's where, you gotta, the Jets are trash, right? They got no offensive line. They don't have the greatest weapons. Their coaching is just a disgrace. What do you think the Jets' record is if they have Pat Mahomes? Do you think they're a playoff team? I bet you with Patrick Mahomes, the Jets are well below a sub 500 team still, because football's a team sport. You can't have just an awesome quarterback. In baseball, you could have an awesome pitcher, and that pitcher could pitch and have an ERA of like 2.98 or something like that, and as long as you can scratch out three runs, you know, or so, you're going to do okay. But in football, there's so many moving parts and everything. It's just... All right, we're going to go Kingmaker, of course. What are you doing in my room, Chungarito? You know you're not allowed in here. Yeah, I saw Stafford went to the Rams, and my God, did the Rams overpay for that guy. But you know what? It kind of makes sense because the Rams want to win now. They have receiving weapons. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think the running back had that great of a year. Well, who was it? Cam Akers or whatever? However, you know, you don't draft a guy like that. Wasn't he like a first or second round draft pick? You know, only to not you or you know to draft another running back in the next draft. But Stafford gives them a legit, you know, a legit possibility. I don't think Stafford is that much better than Goff. And when I say that much better, what I mean is I don't think he is 2 number 1 draft picks and whatever else they decided to give him better than Goff. However, he is better than Goff. And then you have a team like Detroit who's constantly rebuilding, much like Cleveland. And they're in a rebuild right now. So they're like, you know what? Goff is definitely a starter. He's good enough to be an NFL starter. He's not like one of these 38 Browns quarterbacks that we had that would play with us for like 2 years and, you know, go and sell used cars. I hear you. I hear you. No, don't even think about it. Cat wants to jump up here. This cat hates me. Probably, he's under my feet right now, probably looking for the power cord just to pull the plug on me.
Great shot.
Why not perfect?
Nice on.
But I mean, not even the Jets. What's another team that played really poorly? Miami. I mean, sure, you do got Devontae Parker out there, and who is it? Preston Williams, I think his name is. But you know, maybe he takes Miami. Maybe he takes Miami somewhere closer to, oh God, closer to 500. But I have a feeling he doesn't look like an MVP while doing it. Washington football team. You know, what do they have? One receiver to throw to? You know, that's another team. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. I don't see that one player, you know, fixing a team. What's up, Max Quick? Oh, okay. The 49ers tried to get Kirk. And in all honesty, I do think Kirk Cousins is a step up from Jimmy Garoppolo. Just watching him in the Super Bowl last year was awful. What did he throw for, like under 100 yards or something? Go! Get out of here! Psst, 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 psst. Take your time. Cats, man, I tell you. Okay, so hole 14. We do have a tailwind. What are we going to do here? Do we dare bust out a globe? Or do we go with a power 3 again with a top spin boost? We blew that shot so bad. I think we're going to go power 5. You know what? Let's just go Zerker. Because we're so unsure about what's going to happen. We're just going to go Zerk. Yeah, I hear you. Don't eat the cat. Tom Brady did fix Tampa Bay. However, Tampa Bay had Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Fitzmagic, and Jameis Winston. Two guys that know how to get the ball to the receivers, but also throw a lot of interceptions. Tom Brady cut down on the interceptions, but he had awesome weapons. Tom Brady upgraded, you know, much better than the receivers he would have had he stayed in New England. You know, honestly, I feel like just about any quarterback. I think Patrick Mahomes would have probably took Tampa, you know, to the Super Bowl as well. I think they have a better defense, if I'm not mistaken, than the Chiefs. I could be wrong. I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep the full top spin on because this ball is going to carry some. I need to take that. I need to take this risk. Okay.
Perfect
Last
shot.
time we hit good with the spirit ball. Here, unfortunately, come on, roll out, please roll out. A globe probably would have done it. Gosh darn it.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
And does anyone in here have any hypotheses? Any hypotheses on what the heck happened with Cam Newton this year? Like, it was so weird. Carolina wanted to go with Teddy Bridgewater over Cam Newton, which I didn't understand to begin with. However, they turn around and freaking... They look like geniuses. Because Cam Newton looked like the worst quarterback in the league. Was that Belichick? Was it Cam not wanting to play the Patriot way? I mean, what in the world was that? It's not like the Patriots are the worst team. Now that they don't have Brady. Well.
Perfect shot.
Come on. Oh, God, I was way off on my rings
Nice
there.
job.
Not even close. Tater Tot, what's up, man? I know he's injury prone to King, but I mean, in all honesty, though, I don't think injury was like his biggest issues. He just couldn't throw the ball. He didn't look like a quarterback. He didn't look like Superman. He looked like someone the Cleveland Browns would have drafted 10 years ago.
Perfect shot.
Chris, you think it was because he had garbage to throw to? I mean, I want to say Carolina's got at least one good receiving option.
Nice
I'm
job.
trying to think of the names. I know they do. It's either a rookie or a sophomore guy. I can't think of his name, but if I saw it, I would know. And then on top of that, you got freaking Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey will keep defenses honest because they're always going to be looking for the run. He can catch out of the backfield. Russell Wilson got the Walter Payton Award tonight. What is that based on? Obviously, Walter Payton wasn't a quarterback. Is that like a charity thing or something? All right, hole 15. Hole 15, we are dealing with a headwind this time. So, luckily it's the same. It's the same exact shot as it was yesterday. Are we getting... whatever. I am going to go Kingmaker for the extra spin and wind resistance, even though it's probably not going to matter. Because that second shot is just oof. Okay. Just an FYI, all of Central Florida is under a tornado warning, and we're supposed to have crazy weather for the game tomorrow. Hopefully your power doesn't go out. Yeah, I don't want to try anything new. I'm a little scared. Let's see here. How did we hit perfect? I was actually aiming for great left. No, great right. Great right. Okay. 100% over. I don't even understand what 100% over adjustment means. Is that literally 100% over adjustment? Probably. What's up, Al? I mean, yeah, we definitely don't have to worry about tornado type things, but I'm probably about 1,200 miles north of them, so I don't know about Florida. Ooh.
Perfect shot.
I guess 100% is pretty damn accurate. I was very worried taking that shot, but apparently I shouldn't have been. I can't buy a drop. If I was getting these drops, I was getting half of the drops when they say, ooh, I'd probably be shooting a minus 27. Jess, it's so funny that you say that, because they say the same thing about Cleveland, and I've talked to a couple other people. I wonder if, like, every state in the U.S. says that, or every, like, large city, because they always say, man, You don't like the weather in Cleveland?
Great
Wait a few
shot.
minutes, it'll change. And, you know, I've had other friends out of state saying the same thing. Now you're saying it in Connecticut.
Nice on.
Maybe it's just because the U.S. has such bad weathermen.
Birdie.
Get out of there.
Birdie.
Seattle. You get the general idea. I thought Seattle was all nothing but rain. Rain, rain, rain. What's the forecast today? Rain. Same as it was yesterday, same as it will be tomorrow. But probably just a stereotype. What's up, Revolution of Rock? When I went to Spokane to live with my dad, which is on the opposite side of Washington State. My dad said something like it was because of the mountains, the Rocky Mountains. They just reach so high that they block the clouds, so the clouds just kind of churn and back up where the mountain range is. I don't know if this was accurate or not, and then eventually they just get so backed up that they start to push over the top of the mountains. I don't know if that's what they say in Seattle, but in Spokane, that's what they said. What's a Garoppolo? Sounds like a Dr. Seuss creature, doesn't it? Oh, it's a Cascade?
Great shot.
I thought the Appalachians were east. Or you're saying the Rockies are west of me, but east of... Okay, I think I know. I thought those were all Rockies out there. My bad. I've definitely heard of the Cascade. When you say way east, though, what are you talking about? Like Utah? I said Utah, but I meant Idaho.
Perfect shot.
Just a bit outside.
Nice on.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Mmm.
Birdie.
Dilly dilly.
Yeah, I know the Appalachians are east. I just always looked at Appalachians east, Rockies west. I didn't know that the Rockies and the Cascade were two different mountain systems. I thought that the Rockies were just thick and branched out. Shows how little I know. All right, well, no drops on any of the par threes, which is really sad. We're going to go with the cute little puppy dog. Cute little puppy dog, my Akamaru ball. I appreciate you, Rock. Yeah, you know, I think everyone always says the United States has the Appalachian Mountains on the East Coast and the Rockies on the West Coast. But I didn't realize that the Rockies didn't, you know, like I thought the Rockies were just all throughout the state of Washington, all throughout, you know, all the way up to that halfway point in Montana. I don't know if a lot of you guys have ever traveled east or west. I took a Greyhound. My God, first of all, let me just say Montana is a long state. I'm sure those of you who have been through Texas say, haha, hold my beer. But like seriously, like it's just one of the most boring freaking states to go through at first because it's nothing but flat land, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know you're halfway through because all of a sudden mountains appear from out of nowhere, much like Neo, out of nowhere Neo.
Perfect shot.
All right, we got the drop here last time. I like the bounce. Stay away from the sand. Are you freaking kidding me? With a tree right in our face. Dadgummit. And then we also have an a-hole that we're playing against. KD, I spent a year in Wichita one night. Me no understand. Yeah, that's pretty good. The upgrades for the APOC come super slow.
Perfect shot.
It takes a lot of people probably about that long just to get it, let alone get it up to level 4. Must have been a really long night. You were stuck in a time warp. Alright, I'd rather adjust. We're going to go kind of far out just to ensure the putt.
Great shot. Nice on.
I haven't heard from Ditto in forever. What's up, Hornspanker? Oof, oof, oof. One hole to go.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Don't be a dick. This guy's name is Richard. Don't be a Richard. That was just satisfying. It was nothing. I couldn't help myself. He said nice shot when I went into the bunker, and we both still get in the hole at the same time, so I had to do it. I know it was childish, but I had to do it.
Birdie.
Maybe next time you won't talk trash. All right, well, can we get the Steady Eddie minus 24, which will get us like a top 70-something finish? are we looking at here? It'd be nice to get a minus 25 on the final hole. But it's still a 100% overpowered shot, which is very scary. Favorite midnight snack? Man, that is a tough one. It always depends, like, what's in the house. Sometimes I'll make eggs. Sometimes I'll have a bagel and cream cheese. I do not know. What about you?
Great shot.
Fresh fruit's a good one, but it's not something we normally have in the house. I know we should keep it in the house, but we generally just don't. It goes bad occasionally. It's like when we buy a bunch of it, it goes bad. Okay.
Great
I'd
shot.
rather it be great left than great right. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. You frickin' frack. Did I put full topspin on that like an idiot? I think I did. Now the question is, if he doesn't make this shot, which it looks like it's going to be tough to do, probably not going to be able to salvage the eagle. What's up, video gamer?
Perfect shot.
We played Steady Eddie the whole way through with the exception of this hole. I put too much topspin on. Should have been 5 topspin and I went full. And oh my goodness. And like I don't think this was my only opportunity though. This is my only chance, really. Don't know how I hit great. I might not have enough to bounce over. Okay, okay. This is definitely a possibility of a saved eagle. I will take that. We're at about the same distance as our opponent. He has a more favorable wind. Nice, Robert Miller, minus 26. Better than me. I'm going to be at minus 24 if I make this shot. Minus 23 if I don't. I am not at all happy with the minus 24. I shot 4 shots better on my back 9 yesterday. all that stretching out was just for show. Not really, but like there's no purpose to really aim this one.
Perfect shot.
I mean, when I played yesterday, I had a minus, what? A -9 in my front 9. So, I mean, I'm happy about that, but I was just so pumped up that there would be a possibility of a -30 something, and no, there's not. It's definitely not going to be a top 50 finish. No kingmakers for this guy. Another letdown. But I am going to be playing a couple games, and hopefully I can get promoted to Masters so we can give that a shot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It means a lot, as it does every time I close my streams and say this to you. You guys absolutely rock. We'll see what the golden shot is. I haven't done a golden shot in a while. If it's not something too crazy, maybe I can put that together. But I do have a doctor's the head shrink appointment tomorrow, so it'll either be earlier than usual or later than usual, although it's freaking 12:30 my time now, so who knows how that'll go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Good luck on your tournaments.
Atoms fall apart. Solar flares arrive. Buildings collapse. Only a few will survive.